After 27 seasons at the helm, KU volleyball coach Ray Bechard announced his retirement following the 2024 season.
In comes Matt Ulmer after 8 seasons at Oregon. I sat down with Coach this week, and we start with the question, why leave Oregon for Kansas?
I see Oregon, you got Big Ten, you got Phil Knight and Nike in your pockets in this NIL world. Why Kansas? Why make that jump here right now?
Well, I think there's so many reasons for us, and when I say us, I mean my family. One, we're from the Midwest, so the grandmas are a short flight away or a drive away.
Chicago, Wisconsin
area,
Yep.
So get a chance to be home, and already seen them more here in the last 2 months, than normally we have in the last couple of years. So that's been really great. The travel, from Oregon and the Big Ten, that's a big change, and a big part is recruiting in the Kansas City, in the Kansas area, in the Midwest. I mean, it's just the best volleyball players are here right now, and this is where they want to come play, and so this is where we want to be. We want to be where the action is, and I really just believe that Kansas is a place where, the sky's the limit. We can create what we want to create here. Coach Bechard has already done such an incredible job. And I think his hope was that, the next person would come in and continue on taking care of people and doing things the right way, and just trying to continue to elevate, the trajectory of the program, and that's what we're trying to do.
Are you aware of the legend that is Coach Ray Bechard, a guy who may have a statue out in front of this building one day?
I'm all for the statue.
The legacy that you're overtaking.
I'm 0-1 against Coach B, and that was in playoffs. It still hurts to this day. So it's, if you can't beat him, you join him, a little bit of effect. But all my interactions with Coach Bechard over our time have just been what a quality human being he is. I think he always got the best out of his players. I think they always, from what I could tell, just really enjoyed their experience, and I just think he treated people correctly. So that's definitely something that I try to do the same, and it just felt like a really natural fit.
What did he tell you about Lawrence that made you decide this was a destination to be?
No place better, is what he said, and I can't disagree with him.
Kind of like him, I've always been interested with male coaches in the volleyball world. I know your mom's a big influence, but not only how did you decide volleyball, but also almost breaking that stigma that, it's such a woman-dominated sport, to say, I want to be a part of this.
So mom's a coach. I've been in the gym my whole life. Since I can remember, just at her practices, I feel like I lived in the gym, and just being around so many amazing women that she was able to coach and that I was able to see, and growing up, just staying with that. And then I would play on the guys' side. So in the fall would be women's volleyball season, and on the spring side would be men's volleyball season. I was able to coach with my mom in college, same thing in the fall, and then play. And I just knew, when I got to college, I decided that I wanted to coach. And just coaching women to me was more appealing. Just the style of the game I really enjoyed, and the opportunities are more prevalent on the women's side. And so I just did my best. Long Beach State gave me an opportunity to be the volunteer coach there, able to learn from Brian Gemolaro and Debbie Green, Hall of Fame coaches, and then that led to a national championship at Long Beach, which led to Oregon, and then got the opportunity to be the head coach at Oregon, did the best that we could, and then Kansas called.
I want to ask about a former player. You only had her for 1 year, but Oregon libero, Kinsey Morris. She's a K-Nation alum.
Yeah.
You stole her from K-State. We knew her well. She's done interviews here before.
There was no stealing.
There was no stealing?
No stealing.
Understood.
No.
Did you have conversations with her at all? Like, what's the state of Kansas like when you're deciding to come here?
I didn't, because, this process was very fast. But the conversation I had previously with Kenzie was how much she loved K-State. How much she loved the state of Kansas, how much she enjoyed, being a part of that program, and how much she enjoys Jason, who's a great coach at K-State. And I should connect with her, and she'll have to tell me a little bit more about Manhattan. I haven't been there yet, so I think I'll get there.
At some point.
It's going to happen, yeah.
You brought up Jason Mansfield, head coach over at K-State. He was at Washington, right? Did you have a rivalry back then, or you still have that, maybe a frenemy vibe with them?
Yeah, I coached against Jason when he was club. When he was coaching club, we were both coaching club.
It goes back a long time.
Yeah, and he was at Stanford. So those two schools happened to be, rivals that we would play in the Pac-12 at the time, and then the Big Ten. But I think, generally you have rivals with really good people, and I think Jason is not only a great coach, but a great human being, also a great family man, and someone that I respect. So I'm excited that we get to engage here, and I think it's a pretty big rivalry in state. So I've heard. So
that's what they say.
Excited to get the opportunity to do that.
Lastly, Travis Goff, What was the conversations with him like? Him trying to get you here, you trying to get here, and what's that relationship with him been like?
Amazing relationship. I think he's someone that I'm just really excited to work for. I mean, I think he values all student athletes first, which is where we're at. You know, we try to put the student athlete experience first. I think that's what he's doing. I think he definitely sees the value in women's volleyball, and that he's willing to really push it to the forefront, and that it's women's volleyball is important to KU. And so this is where I wanted to be somewhere that would partner with me, you know, and have a big vision, you know, for what women's volleyball could be. And again, I think we're in the right place at the right time, and we're putting the right people around us to really go for this.
7th head coach in program history. It's the Ulmer era. Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
And Ulmer told me to tell y'all Saturday, April 19th in
Okay.
Horse, spring showcase against Washburn. He said he wants to get out and meet everyone there. He's been running around like crazy. He's moving into his house this week, and so he wants to say hi to everyone once he gets there.
That'll be so fun.